What is up, Europe? M40 here. I promise you guys, I get your market watch in. Now, it might be jumbled up when you're getting this, but don't worry. Papa Robbie got you square on lockdown. Well, I will say this. Europe, your market is more poop than America's, and that is really saying something, quite honestly. Well, without further ado, let's make fun of the market, shall we? Alright, what is up, Europe? I'm Cool40 here, and of course, back at it again with more, I don't know why cards are falling in price, this segment. So, Nibiru's Mr. the Primordial Being, aka The Rock, these have just, I don't know what's going on here. So you could see we were holding the solid 8, and then we just tanked. Like, there's no explanation for this. Nothing. But the German market here, holding these things at $6.50 a piece, which is pretty insane, actually. We're still at the $7 USD range, but you have to understand, when you start seeing things like this start to fall, it's a little bit of an indicator of things. So I believe that we finally have toppled out. Everybody's finally acquired their copies of this. And, well, honestly, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, German copies just flooding down here. You see the straight English copies in between, but interesting enough. Now, this was also interesting. The Ghost MST market is just, this is a destruction here. Like, I don't know what's going on. So, English copies near mint are basically €28 a piece. That's $31, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on here? We have German copies at €50 a piece, which is $55. I don't know what has caused this buyout, if anything, but to see this just going this crazy is really interesting to me as a player. So the vintage market here, aka we're really going to buy this out, I guess. Now, exchanges. Somebody brought this up, and I believe that this is pretty much relevant to our market as well. These are pretty much settled at the $8 to $9 mark for US. We have a couple of stray German ones for Legendary Collection. You hit the English ones down here at the €10 mark, which, okay, you're looking at $11 for these, but for the most part, it's a counter side deck strategy. You're doing this to beat your opponents in Nibiru. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I understand why we're approaching it the way that we are at the moment. So yeah, these are going up in price, pretty much standardized itself at the value that it is at the moment, but man. Ooh, Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon Ghost Rares. Well, I see the Italian copies on the market here at €20, which is kind of surprising, but 22 a piece. Nonetheless, so many of these. Then we hit English copies at €40 a piece. So, standardizing at $45 a piece. I guess the European Ghost market is as bad as ours, the way it looks. Now, this was, somebody said, hey, Robbie, go check out Pharaoh's Torzoa. And I was like, oh yeah, we can also look at the Toon Dark Magician Girl and the Stratos as well. So, we have Italian copies available at €3 a piece, which, I mean, is pretty okay. And then we have basically €4 a piece on these. But the Pharaoh's Tour, basically this was a participation promo that you got for entering. It's been a while since Yu-Gi-Oh's actually done anything like that, but as you can see, like, these are very solidly just kind of ranging in this price. And I mean, these are much more expensive in America, much like DT's more expensive there. Now, Stratos. Personally, I think Airman is my favorite out of these. So many bad copies here. Italian for €3, but ugh. Italian $3.30. Hello, German for $5. That's not terrible. You guys know these things are so much more money here. Like, more Italian copies on the market. German for $8. So you're kind of floating if you want German and whatnot. There's a few straight English copies for $13, but you're not going to get much better than that, honestly. Personally, the French ones are my favorite, Airman. And then we've got the Toon Dark Magician Girl one of this. Those Italian copies for €2. Gotta love them. English stray copy here for 260, which isn't awful. And then €4 on these. Like I said, this is just more of something old for old set ID wise and things like that. Ultimate Elemental Hero Stratos. Well, these aren't as bad as our market, I'll tell you that. America's got these way more money, but they're literally $39 a piece across the pond, which isn't bad at all. Red Eye Slash Dragon. Huh. Well, the Italian copies, of course, ruining the market. And then you start getting into the €15 mark on these, which is pretty insane, actually. These things are $16 to $17 a piece. And that's all your listings, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very subtle, slow buyout. I mean, this is also from the Legendary Duelist set, so you can also see the graph here echoing up very interestingly. Now, Quackimera Draco, first edition, near mint. One Italian copy for €8. I'm not going to give much of a hoot there for that. A French copy for €8. And then those English copies, €25 a piece. Yikes. I hope you don't want Dracos. Like, that's pretty insane for what it is. Cyber Dragon, same thing here. Man, these dipped off. People must be buying the bad copies. German copies, €160 a piece, putting you at the $178 mark. Ladies and gentlemen, English, €200, $220 on the European market. No thanks. Cyber Dragon, same thing here. You gotta love the good old classics. I see some German copies here at 75 and €78. And then, oh man, 235, 260 USD. No, thank you. Sphere Karibo. These are interesting. You're looking at €16 a piece on these. I think Speed Duel. At least they've settled at the $17 mark for the most part, which is pretty okay. Cyber Emergency, yeah, we're €25 just chunked out here across all the Italian copies. English at 29 though, so you're looking at about 30 USD on these, which isn't bad considering how good this card is. Soldier of Chaos. So, like I said, Europe's not feeling this buyout. This is strictly an American thing right now. These are 50 USD over there. It's $20 less than the American market. Let that settle just deep in your mind, ladies and gentlemen. It's kind of crazy. And then we've got DT Lava Golems, literally €8 a piece. Looking at 9 USD on these guys. Nothing too special here. Prismatic Appaloosas, they're so cheap. French copies all across the board here, literally at $275. So many of these too. Regular Appaloosas, still about the $50 mark, literally. Nothing's really changed there. And then we have Cyber Dragon Naxter. Naxty Boy coming in at basically €5. You're looking at about 6 USD for these things. That's interesting. It's a scary price jump too. Curtain Risers. You're also looking at basically €3 a piece across the board on these guys too. All right, good luck on that. $350. Starfoil Judgment Dragons. Only 4 listings, by the way, at €40 a piece. Nobody's going to want to pay $45 for this. I'm going to be honest with you. Grand Manjus, pretty much all across the board here. Very cheap. Pick your poison. No real movements in these, honestly. Like, solid $1.50s. Dark Renewal from the Yugi Legendary decks. My Ultrageist friend keeps commenting on these. Literally 35 cents. They're cheap. Ultimate Cosmic Cyclones. We're looking at solid €30 a piece, depending on which copies you want to acquire, which isn't terrible, actually. El Shaddoll Shekinaga. Well, €23 a piece is the lowest English copy I see here. You're looking at $25. Ugh. Good luck. Infernoid Tiara. €20 on these, by the way. Thanks, European buyouts. I love you guys. These things are $22. Wow. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. These are €80 a piece. It's $89. They're like $70 in America. Chaos Hunter. Well, Hello? I was told to look at German first edition on these, because these were interesting, but... Oh, not first ed. Not first ed. Oh, there's a Spanish at 8, okay. Wow, we're looking at €8 on these guys. It's pretty interesting. And then DD Crows. Well, yikes. Oh my god. These are $189. What? And then Desires are €55 a piece to 60. Alright, well, that's all I got for Mark Watch today, guys. Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And, well, see you guys on the flip side, I think. Peace. The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a Truffle Shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.